Hi there Aries, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 19th of August. Venus, the planet of love, has moved into the most delightful part of your horoscope. On the face of it, we'd think that this would create extra harmony, and it's possible over the next few weeks that someone very special will come into your situation. And with the Sun and Mercury still in the bubbliest part of your scope, the 5th house, and side by side for much of this week in this sector, certainly this all points towards getting out, being sociable and interacting with people. But there is a full moon on Wednesday where Mercury is not quite opposite the moon but close enough for us to consider its impact. And also from Monday through to Thursday, Venus is squaring up Pluto. Now Pluto is that tiny little entity which of course has been having such an impact over the last weeks, and this week it remains in a broad opposition with Jupiter, which once more can still see us getting hubris ideas, getting a little bit carried away with things. And it's important that we do keep our feet on the ground, especially when it comes to ambitions. So in a business partnership, you need to be conscious if you're talking to someone new about who's going to do what and why, and how this is going to impact on the relationship going forwards. If you are really sorely tempted by someone purely on a sexual basis this week, then just be aware of your motivations and theirs. If the deal is clear between you, well, that's something else. But if one of you thinks it is more of a romantic interaction and to the other person it's just a fleeting, flirty union, then that can cause some real upset. However, the latter part of this week does see a major change in the heavens because the Sun and Mercury then travel into Virgo. Now Virgo is more about the practicalities of life. So if you have been developing some creative ideas, and with the Sun close to Mercury this week, your thinking can be very quick and imaginative. Now it's about taking the idea and forming it into something that's going to be lasting and give you some kind of tangible return. Health issues, work, how you work there, fitness, diet, all these things are going to come under the astral microscope really much more strongly. But laying in wait on the other side of the heavens is Neptune. And Neptune is going to interact with both the Sun and Mercury as this week draws to a close, suggesting that some confusion can reign. I think when it comes to your work situation, not everything will be ultra clear. There may be someone who's a little bit two-faced, to put it frankly, someone who doesn't tell you straight up what their issues are, but maybe gossiping behind your back. I wouldn't be tempted to let any secrets out to anyone you've never really trusted, particularly as Venus then goes opposite Uranus for the last couple of days of this week, suggesting that suddenly your desire to be close to someone can be taken away, and then you can have the desire to have space. Or if you're in a long-term relationship, you can crave extra excitement. So with Neptune opposite the Sun and Mercury, that can really cloud and confuse your thinking. Or you can encounter someone who seems a little bit secretive, perhaps not quite telling you what the facts are, and all that can see you getting drained and bogged down. So towards the end of this week, it is going to be important to stick to some kind of routine, make sure that you keep your life a little bit more virtuous. And if you are looking to build up that relationship that's important to you, then knowing what the structure is and basically the politics within it are, just being conscious of that is going to be important. Thank you for joining me. It's been a real pleasure being with you, and goodbye for now.